Parker is watching the show, and there's a wrestling pay-per-view going on at the same time. So I'm purposely not showing Parker's
Baby mother.
People are
comment.
wait, pay-per-view is still a thing for wrestling?
Well, no, it's a premiere or live premiere, I think they call it now. So no,
You have to pay for it.
it's on Peacock, which is a prescription platform.
So it's
But you're not
streaming.
paying separate like WrestleMania
No,
used to
you're
make
not
you
paying
pay.
separate. No.
Oh,
Oh.
Really? Wow.
Now there is an organization called AEW where they are still doing literally pay-per-views, and yeah, I don't come to the conclusion I'm not paying $50 to watch Jack anymore. I'm done with it.
It depends. Like if it's a
Yeah.
good boxing match, I might.
I'm not paying $50.
is there any
to
such
watch
thing as good
it.
boxing anymore? Because they've all gone to this human cockfighting called MMA.
Yeah, I know. I'm like last time I watched a good boxing match, I had to be in my 20s.
I don't even watch
Isn't that
MMA.
like the inside the cage fighting?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
MMA.
MMA is
Okay.
inside the.
To me,
Yeah.
it's human cockfighting because it's like you just beating the crap out of each other, and there you all bloody and busted up.
You know what?
Okay.
I push back on that. It's not, and I'm gonna tell you why it's not. When MMA first started, I wholeheartedly agree with you. It was a human cockfight because they had no rules. It was pretty much you go do whatever it took just to knock the person out or submit them or whatever. But there was no rules like MMA now. Like there are certain things that we're gonna fight until I knock you out or you knock me out or we go to a decision and everything else. But you're gonna stick it to a certain rules for
But
you to
it's
get your
still
victory.
two men hugging each other in the middle of the ring all the time.
No, that's wrestling.
That's wrestling.
Yeah, that's two men in their underwear hugging and holding each other closely. That's
Not that there's
wrestling.
anything wrong with that.
No, if that's your lifestyle. That's your lifestyle. Um, MMA is like the wrestling. Like with wrestling, they're coming together. It's a beautiful story.
It's a
I got my
celebration.
team, you got your team. There's different. We travel different paths to come together here and stand in our underwear and hold each other closely and passionately hug as and toss each other lovingly around the ring. But then when you're on the downward slope of your relationship and now all you do is fight, all you just want to win no matter what until the other person submits, this fight ain't over. Now you in MMA,
But
right?
that's
You're
it.
not wearing the little small sexy underwear. You wear like your gym shorts.
Yeah,
You
because
know,
when I watched MMA, it was literally two men. I'm like, if I didn't know any better, like if I just didn't know, I'm like, this don't look. I mean, I guess if that's what they into, but what? Huh? I just couldn't watch it.
I mean, breaking up can be hard, and it's not always a pretty sight. You know.
Oh, and why I'm not saying anything against them because they're not saying anything I haven't already heard.
But that's literally what I
Literally,
thought.
there is
Like,
nobody can say anything about pro wrestling that I haven't already heard
I mean, we know
already.
it's
So,
fake.
okay.
Marlon, you do know it's fake.
Yeah, Tracy, I've been watching this since I was 8 years
I'm just
old. You're the
saying,
first
I'm
one to
asking.
actually point out that it's fake. I told you there's nothing you say that I haven't already heard.
Why
There's
you get
nothing.
mad about that though? I'm
You
just
get
asking a
you
question.
pricking a
No,
nerve.
I'm literally not even getting mad.
It's okay. I understand. That's just like when I,
But the
question
funny thing
people
about
about
it
their
is,
Would you
belief
like a
system or
lollipop?
anything.
but
So
this is the deal. But this is the deal. You like what you like. Like
I
Tracy,
like
I
cartoons.
have a whole bunch to say about you and musicals. I think that's just the least entertaining thing I could possibly think of because I have a problem with I can't even say hello to you before you bust out into a 9-minute rendition of a
But
song that was
And
but
made
see a
in the
dance.
musical. But
1800s.
here's the thing about a
And
musical
dance.
though. A musical is basically a concert that is masquerading as a movie.
A
Okay?
play. But
Whereas Oh, as a play. Okay.
Yeah.
But wrestling is like a play masquerading as a sport.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to be in physical shape to be a wrestler.
No, have you seen
But
those
not by
wrestlers?
much.
Some of them. Depends on your character. Depends on your character.
No, it don't matter what your character is.
What
If you
was
ain't
that
in shape,
one?
you
That
ain't
big
good
old
to go.
heavy set one, Rashiki. That guy was not in no type of
Did
shape.
you just go back to the 90s?
Yeah, I did. That's only.
Oh, Rashi.
Next thing we gonna talk about Junkyard Dog.
Oh,
guys.
Rakishi.
Those are the names
Whatever
I
his
remember.
name.
So
All I
And
know is
yes.
Hulk Hogan and the Four Horsemen. Thank you.
I used to like the Road Warriors. I thought they were pretty cool.
Yeah, they both gone now.
Well,
Like
a lot of them are
gone up
gone.
into
All
that
the
great
drugs that he used to
highway.
take, and the steroids, and the drugs, and then the
Ric Flair still here.
woo, barely. And but we lost Sting. Hulk Hogan's still around.
Sting is
No,
still around.
He's still here.
Sting dead, ain't he?
No,
No.
Sting is not
The
dead.
original Sting. I thought the Sting died now.
First of all, there's only one, and
There's
second of
only
I
all,
don't
one.
know.
It's
I think there's more than one Sting.
Isn't it like 15 Stings going around?
I thought it was more than one Sting.
It was only one as far as
You
I
talk
know.
about the singer, then sure, but the original Sting is only one Sting, and he's in AEW, and he's still alive and wrestling.
At his age?
They ain't had no retirement plan. They're still out there bouncing around. That which goes to your whole they got to be in shape thing. They 70 years old, rolling around the ring with.
What I just said. He still gets in the ring. The wrestler is kind of pushing that cause, but he still do dive off.
What was
Dive
that
off stages
one
on
that did
people.
like not Hacksaw Jim Duggan? That one that like put his sock in the people's mouth.
Who?
The one, the wrestler that put the sock in
That
the
was
people's
Hacksaw, wasn't it?
No, this was another one. And I'm gonna think of his name.
Yeah, Tracy, Sting. Okay, Marlon, thank you for clear. I thought Sting died and they got a new Sting, but okay.
I know who
Apparently,
you're talking about though.
this name Steve Borden is Sting.
Mm-hmm.
This dude was born 4 years after my daddy, who's about to celebrate his 70th birthday.
Yep.
I ain't watching that.
You
But
think
that's
about
just me though.
you think
That's just
about
me.
the Ultimate Warrior.
No, I'm talking about the one.
Ah,
that
yes,
put
Ultimate
the-
Warrior is probably who I was thinking about. He was better anyway. But yeah, but
Now he is dead, right?
Yes,
Okay, just
Mankind.
no.
Mick Foley.
Yes, thank you, Parker. Thank you. That's what
Yeah.
I was thinking of. He put the dirty sock in people's mouth.
Mick Foley is still alive. Yeah.
Yeah, because he does commercials.